His strength is deceiving. He's incredibly strong. And it was hard to do that. So it's almost kind of like the same thing. I'm not trying to disrespect you. Please don't look at that.
No, I understand.
But it's kind of the same thing. It's like you know exactly where I'm going to move and how I'm going to move. That doesn't give me a fair shake on anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, now I got to feel this connection thing. So if I did this to you, I can do the same thing. Then all we're doing right now is spinning our wheels and we're not making progress.
And this is the way I look at it, is that there is an intention in those grabs. And if my intention is to stop your Aikido, it's not really an attack anymore. It's a defense against Aikido. It's a defense against your movement.
Yeah.
So in slow motion, I'm not going to stop you from doing a technique. I'm going to focus on your center. Now, there's plenty of Aikido you can do here. And you can feel it. You can do any technique you want.
Virtually. And it depends.
And I'm going to stay focused on your center.
Just move.
Right. So you see how my body turned into this kind of ukemi situation?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, if I take that intention away and I hold this, do the same thing you just did.
Instant resistance.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. See, it's dead here. But if I'm sending energy into your center and you do that same thing,
you can move with that.
Yeah, and I'm ready to take my ukemi.
But that's honest.
Yes, exactly.
That's honest.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I can do this with an intensity that's not so fast, but it's still that same intensity. So you can slow it down. You can do it fast.
Yeah, I can feel that part of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever you want to do, you can do to this.
Yeah.
There, you got a Nikkyo going. So if I had resisted that, go ahead and do the same thing again, then nothing happens to me because I've gone into defense mode.
Well, I'm not going hard. I'm just trying to feel
but
that.
even so, you see that the difference is I've gone into defense mode.
But if
I stay here with you, with the intention.
Then you have that. But if you go into defense mode, like you were just doing, I can still get Nikkyo off of this. Maybe. I mean, do you want me to hurt you?
No, but if I'm you, can you do it to yourself?
Do what?
Do it to somebody with your stature and your weightlifting and maybe
a
weight class bigger than you?
You are bigger than me.
Well, not probably. Anyway.
How much do you weigh?
But what I'm saying is, it's going to be a struggle.
Oh, absolutely.
It isn't as easy if I am giving you something to your center.
Yeah. That's different though.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get that. I get that whole point of that. But how much time do we actually have to be able to do something like that to somebody with intention on the street? We don't.
Well, you have more time than you think because when I come in this, not in slow motion, I'm going to do it in slow motion, but if I come in here with this, you've got all that time. You've got plenty of time.
Okay,
Did you feel that was unrealistic, that I fell down for you?
I don't even know how to. I barely did anything.
Exactly.
That's why it's. I barely did anything. All I did is move my hand over, and then you fell. If you come with the same type of intensity, Rod.
Well, I saw Rod go down. Rod. Sorry.
So same type of intensity, stronger than that. So if his idea was to stop me with this, okay. Me just doing this and him following, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but he's defending himself now.
Exactly. So if he comes in the same intensity, right, here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which finger's the one that's bad? That one, okay, so I can peel this off. This is fine at that point. You okay? So I won't do the UV or hand side, but it's the strength side of it again. So the strength side of this, it just collapses like what he was just doing. Okay, if I tried to do this softly with this ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Strong again. This is gonna work. So, if you didn't take ukemi, what would happen?
I would have been broken.
Here's the thing: did you take ukemi, or did I force you to take ukemi?
You made me take ukemi.
That's the difference. I can't do this to you because I don't want to risk hurting anybody, especially you. I don't want to risk that.
I appreciate that.
Him is a different story.
But in the same vein,
he's Asian. He has 9 lives.
In the same vein, you were able to do Aikido with the attack I gave you.
That depends on what you would actually. The consistency of the attack coming in with not speed but same consistency of power. Yeah, if you can follow along with that, yeah. But the reality is that when somebody grabs you, they don't follow along. They strike right after. unfortunately, I've been on the receiving end of that
Okay,
numerous
but
times.
look what happened. When I started coming out here,
Well, you
I'm not in range.
Yeah, you are.
Not now.
Right? Yes, you
No,
are.
well, I
Take a
can't
step
measure.
with your left foot. Take a step with your
That's
left foot.
when
You're
I
gonna.
take the step.
You can still be in range because when you grab, okay,
Yeah.
because naturally, because of me being an Aikidoist,
Yeah.
you grab, I'm automatically going to extend. All you need to do is relax, like you were telling Tom to relax. You relax, boom, I walk right into your punch. Because it's a 1-2 thing. It's not a grab, test the waters, and then strike. It's always a grab and a punch. When people, Nick, can I borrow you say? It's like, somebody comes in, and not even so much grabbing, but it's here, boom, boom, and you just start getting pummeled. There's no Aikido technique in the world that's going to defend against that. Period. Not, because the second that this happens, a punch follows up right away. Sorry, I just know this from life experience. It's impossible. I mean, we could put on headgear, and I can put on MMA gloves, and I could throw a punch at Nick's face, and because Nick has a screw loose, he's going to enjoy getting punched in the face. We know this. He loves being hit. And he's going to go with the flow of that, but he has headgear on. The second you take gloves off, second you take headgear off, and you feel bone to bone, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. The pain is intensified by 100%. He might even get knocked out or a broken nose. And if you're not accustomed to that stuff, people fold. Once a nose gets broke, people usually, they get hit, blood starts happening, they instantly start to bail out of the situation because they're more concerned about their injury than what's going on. I mean, myself on the other hand, I've been punched numerous times. I start bleeding, I look at that, and it'll stop.
Gotcha.
I've had my nose broke twice, both by students, which is interesting.
Well, let me understand, because first you said when I came in here like this, that this was realistic enough.
It was realistic enough as the pressure, but the second I start to move, that's where it's not realistic.
Why is it not realistic?
Because no one's going to be able to adjust that fast in real life.
But you just did. You did before. You did a second ago.
It was different. It's not the same thing. Me going slow and start doing this, and then this is easy.
Well, no, this is not the same thing you did before.
Okay, I'm getting confused. What are we talking about now?
Okay, when I grabbed you here and I started moving in, and you went into Nikkyo right away. See, right there, you turned my center.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, if I go into defense mode, then I'll solidify myself.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about going into defense mode. I'm talking about keeping my attack up.
Okay.
See, that's my attack into your center still.
Yeah.
This is, for me, why Aikido works, slow or fast. Because you can do what you just did as quickly as you did it slowly. You can do it as fast as you did before when you called bullshit.
Okay.
Right? And I'm saying, if it was bullshit then, it's bullshit now. And does it feel like bullshit now?
Well, that all depends on what you want to call it. This is different, though. This isn't the same
Well,
thing.
it's only because we stopped.
Well,
When I
yeah,
grabbed
but
you
what I'm
before-
saying.
When I grabbed you before.
But what
you
I'm
said-
saying is, see, this is, I can feel, hand slips off, I can feel that there's.
Yeah, but that's not what you
different.
did before.
Okay, what did I do before?
What you did before was when I grabbed, you sent the energy right in here,
Okay.
down there. You see?
Yeah.
So when that comes there, that's the Nikkyo. That's the one I'm looking for.
Okay, but did that really work?
You
Just
tell
to
me.
look on Steve's face right now, he's like, whoa, what was that? Did that really work? I mean, I don't know if that
Well,
really
that
worked.
doesn't work.
You know?
That doesn't work because you started deflecting this. That'll put me in the defense mode. That's why I'm standing here now. The attack is still real, but you haven't started your Nikkyo yet.
Well, what if I changed my
What
mind?
you
I didn't
did-
want to do Nikkyo.
Well, hey, hang on. There's not enough time to change your mind. When I grabbed you the time just before this, and you didn't let this withdraw like you're doing, but you sent energy to me, and that's right to my center. That is not wasting time going back and forth. There's no time for me to adjust to that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That, to me, is like perfect Aikido. Because there's no setting my limbic system into a defense mode to try and stop you, to resist your Aikido.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm able to deliver this. Anybody's able to deliver it if they have the right state of mind.